Hey guys, it's Ann again. I wanted to report on my week update after my PRK surgery. So it's been 7 days. A week ago today, I was going in and getting this corrective surgery done on both of my eyes. So I was going to give you a report on how I'm feeling 7 days later. Jeez, I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, so it's crazy to think that a week ago I was going in to never have to use or need these again. Today is the first day that I feel the most comfortable keeping my eyes actually open. What helps so much for me are the refreshing drops, the preservative-free vials. So I keep them real handy, keep them near the bed, I keep them around where I'm hanging out in the house, and those are super helpful. And my vision is best right after I take some. I still don't have the best vision, and it's hazy, blurry, and dry. I think my eyes are dry, so I'm still not in pain, but they can be kind of like mildly uncomfortable, and they feel like they kind of still have a contact lens in sometimes, like a dry one, when they get like that. So my eyes are dry, but they were also before surgery. I have had dry eyes, I think, for a while. Here's something I forgot to mention to you guys, which is I mentioned to my doctor the first appointment that I met her because I wanted to know if it was going to be a problem. Little fact or secret about me, that's kind of gross, is I sleep with my eyes open. Slightly open. Not like, oh, I see you, I'm sleeping though. Just, oh, ever so slightly. And this is something I didn't know about until somebody had to ask me or tell me, did you know that you sleep with your eyes open? Or do you sleep with your eyes open? I had a massage therapist ask me one time because I fell asleep on her table. That must have freaked her out, and other people have noticed it. So I was like, oh, I guess. And I wonder if that is contributing to my dry eye-ness, and it might be. We don't have ceiling fans or fans going off in the house. And, you know, I had the air on just for or the heat on just for a little bit, but I turned it off actually, because it's okay again. It's okay enough. But, I definitely have dry eyes right now, and that's the most irritating thing aside from like my still slowly healing eyes. Today, like I said, since this is the first day I felt kind of comfortable with my eyes, I have been puttering around the house more, doing some more chores, and I so wanted that to be the case yesterday too, so I was up and doing chores and shining my shoes, and then I got real tired because I think I kind of was pushing it. Again, shining your shoes doesn't sound like a big deal, but because it's not like I didn't have to pay attention too much. I was getting in the seams a little bit with the Q-tips, but it wasn't detail-oriented work, but you're still doing something with your eyes when you could be resting them. So this is where I'm living. Nap down! Day in and day out for the past week. And I know it's got to be helping. Because when you're resting your eyes, you're covering them, you have your eyes closed, and they're healing. So, heal! Eyes, heal thyself. A couple more things that I've either learned from my other observations from PRK videos or things that I've done for myself. More tips and tricks, I guess. I watched a video where a woman was doing an update years later, and she had heard, again, these are all just like things I'm hearing, so you got to ask your doctor if it's true or not, or what their advice is. One of the things that she mentioned was it's a good idea to do this surgery during a time of year for your environment that maybe it's more humid out. So again, with that dry eye, maybe your environment where you live, that area, could be better for you at a certain time of year than others. So for us right now, we're going in the fall here in Maryland. It was super breezy the other day too, crazy wind. I did not go outside that day because I was like, oh, scared. Our summers are really humid, so maybe this would have been better for me over the summer. So I don't know, but something to consider if you're doing some research out. There's also finance options that are different for your different situations. So definitely look into that. And if you're somebody who's patient or your insurance covers, there's a thing where you can like have an account that's, I don't know, something with your taxes, but it's something you have to set up ahead of time, and you use this money that you put into that account that's associated with your job, your insurance, your health insurance, and other things. So research that, because that might be like, that's a medical thing, and that could be beneficial to you for your taxes at the end of the year, tax year. But there's also other financing options. There's like health-related financing options that you can get. Some say that they're interest-free, so look into that if you need to. That would be helpful. Another video reporter was giving his update, and he said that he staggered his surgeries. He did do both eyes just at different times, and he did do PRK. He was reporting from like inside of a motorcycle helmet, so he was really an active person and independent. And he was saying he could not imagine having to get around with both eyes obliterated by the laser and having to do the healing, because just one eye was enough. But he was able to get around still and drive, and if that's important to you, think about that and see if that's something your doctor would be willing to do. Maybe do them so they don't have to heal at the same time. Again, you know, if you have to take off work, or if you're unable to take off work, maybe that'll help with your time and your leave and your own mental state, because if the independence thing is a real big thing to you. Other tricks or tips from old Anne is I actually, I guess I did like a little treat yourself ahead of time. I did some online shopping before my surgery, so I knew during the course of this healing period I would be getting packages in the mail, and that was fun. You know, you just had to be careful. I had to be careful opening them. Like, what did I get? What is this? But when you're opening it, you want to be careful you're not going to cut into the new thing that you just purchased, so I had to be careful about that, or you can get help with that. So it's kind of fun. A little treat yourself kind of thing. Treat myself kind of thing. I did something kind of satisfying today. These are the glasses that I've been wearing for the past several years. I actually popped the lenses out of them. And you have the option to donate your glasses if you want to some sort of organization that'll pass them along. And maybe I'll still do that for the lenses themselves. I actually have some leftover contacts too. I don't know if they'll take them, but the frames I was actually maybe going to save to wear to work. And that might sound odd, but oh, if you'll notice today, these sunglasses that I have are less dark. I think these are the lightest frames that I have. And I call them my Robotech glasses because I feel like one of the characters had glasses like this. So I'm happy to report that I'm not as light sensitive, and I actually probably could get around my house without wearing these or needing them. But since I'm sleeping and just being cautious, I want to keep something on my face to remind myself to stay away from my eyes, or don't roll over on my eyes when I'm sleeping, taking a nap. I still sleep at night with those safety shields. And I was hoping that, you know, because I was like aware, like, oh, maybe I'll still wear sunglasses at work, but that might seem look weird. Like, you're going to be that weird person wearing sunglasses inside. So I was keeping these, thinking maybe I'll just wear these at work as a reminder to myself, for nothing else, then stay away. Because I am kind of handsy and forgetful. So a visual cue, a physical reminder to myself to keep these away from my eyes. I just did a previous video saying all this, and I was like whipping these glasses around. It's stupid, you know, you gotta be careful. I need to be more careful. So yeah, I'm happy to report pretty good news a week out. I am still not comfortable enough to drive, but I see it. I see that potential coming, and that's exciting, and I don't feel as sad about myself as I did yesterday, because I was just feeling blue that this is going slowly, but I know it's supposed to go slowly. So just reminders to be positive. and to keep yourself occupied in ways that don't strain your eyeballs. That's my best advice. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. These videos have been fun. If you haven't seen all my other ones, I've been doing at least one a day with little tricks that I'm hearing from either watching other people's videos. I'll try to maybe... in my healing, I love when people are like, I will write down these things so you can see them. But I can't see what you're writing, and I'm not reading descriptions. So sorry, you're going to have to listen and forge through these videos, as I know they're over 5 minutes long. This one's going over 10. Sorry. If you find them helpful, I'm glad. Otherwise, there's plenty of other stuff that you could read or listen to also on the internet that hopefully will help for you if you have questions to go and meet with your doctor about. So thanks for joining me on my journey. See you guys later.